Developing now back here in central Iowa, opening statements were heard today in the trial against Keith Jones. Jones is charged with 6 criminal counts for a deadly crash on Fleur Drive in Des Moines that killed a 4-year-old boy, Marcos Faguada. Local 5's Dana Searles was there and breaks down what happened.
It was a day recounting what happened the night that Keith Jones and Robert Miller III were allegedly drag racing, which led to a deadly crash. Both sides had their first opportunity to present their opening statements to the jury. The prosecution argued Jones was driving recklessly, which caused the crash. They said the witnesses' testimonies will prove that.
Every single one of those witnesses thought or looked to the person in the car with them and said, there's going to be trouble.
While the defense told the jury to look at the evidence they present and the facts will show Jones is innocent.
But after hearing all the evidence, folks, there will be no evidence that he was intoxicated under the standard that the court will give you. There will be no evidence that he was driving recklessly, cutting people off, making them slam on their brakes.
The jury heard from multiple witnesses who were driving along Fleur when the crash happened and some who stopped to help. One of the crash victims also took the stand. They testified that they saw Miller's car lights coming straight on and had no time to stop.
The first thing I did was heard screaming, so my instinct was to just run toward the screaming.
Many of the witnesses testified they saw cars swerving in and out of lanes on Fleur and driving fast. However, the defense cross-examined each witness and watched video in hopes of showing that Jones's car specifically was going much slower than Miller's. Now, much of Jones's verdict relies on what happened leading up to the crash as well as after the crash. Jones is expected to take the stand to explain why he left that day and his feelings after. At the Polk County Courthouse, Dana Searles, Local 5 News.
To recap now, last June, a jury found the other suspect in this case, Robert Miller III, guilty of 5 criminal charges. That includes homicide by car. A judge sentenced him to 30 years in prison.